ridiculous amount, very important above, Gunky couldn't resist.
I'm gonna climb up this for the next 30
I'm
minutes.
not born.
Now, it doesn't take long to realize this rope just keeps going on and on for a super long time. But we're...
Pause it. Let's go to my world. My new world what I was making. It's called Earth X. Let's go to Earth X. Well, here we are. At the dimension. See here? Nothing. So far, I built this planet and look here. Nothing basically. Nothing besides flatness. So, let's just start working. Press play. Let's do there. Now I can hear it. Rock before pretty much.
Most players quit, tryhards are rewarded in
Come on.
the best way. Let me tell you, nothing turns you into a tryhard as fast as speedrunning. And when High on Life released, streamers are desperate to earn their world record, but
Fucking
instead
get building,
got
mate.
called out.
On my dimension. On Planet X, where it's building.
We think that's cool. We think that's great. Good luck.
Now let's build a city
Some of the
first.
sweatier players took this further by using glitches to get the fastest time. And of course, the devs roasted them.
Okay, you cheated there, and you almost broke the game. We had a deal, you know. You're permanently on the Squanch Games bad person list. I'll pee on your name.
For those who remember, Assassin's Creed 2's feathers were a pain to track down.
First,
But if you
build
did
a
this
road.
100 times, you would unlock a mysterious item that sounded incredible. The prize for spending days of your life on this treasure hunt? A cape. I mean, yeah, it looked kind of cool, but the devs literally added this just to make things 10 times harder. Now all guards would swarm you, but don't worry because you only have to do this in every city. A collectible with some meaning is in Control, where you complete dozens of puzzles to find these cat statues. But dare to take shortcuts, and the devs will catch you. Gathering them all unlocks a secret chamber where you're presented with the cat ears. Pretty adorable, and most would say it's worth the hassle.
I think I got that bigger. Okay,
But what
one,
if there was
two,
another way?
three,
Of course, all the sweaty
four.
players started downloading save
My
files,
clap.
which allowed them to skip everything without
One,
putting the work in.
two,
But don't worry,
three,
they quickly learned
four.
not to mess with cats.
Okay, here we are. Huh.
Downloading save files is pretty bad, but even using saves normally can expose you as a total tryhard. We've all been terrified of losing progress, leaving us to save like every 5 seconds. But in Postal 2, you can't do that without getting straight up torched.
Didn't you just save? My grandmother could beat the game if she saved as much as you do.
Pretty common knowledge of Mario that these green pipes take you to another part of the world. But when the Lost levels came out, Nintendo secretly wanted to troll people who are so confident they forgot to read. Those trying to rush through a level would jump into a pipe and just instantly regret it.
What? There's warp zones that take you back levels?
Yep, it sends you back to the start after hours of grinding. I mean, that's gotta hurt. 100%ing a game is difficult, but the binding of Isaac has players who 3 million percented the game, and I'm not even exaggerating. It took thousands of hours and forced them to complete every possible save file until there was nothing left. The reward? An obese Isaac telling you to stop playing. Now that's not as frustrating as being banned for outsmarting the game. While RPGs always have iconic ways to level up your character, in Fallout New Vegas, one of these traits is luck. Upgrading this actually affects your chances of winning in a casino, which is pretty cool. With this got people thinking, what happens if I use it to my advantage? Yeah, all the tryhards started to max out their luck and rush to a blackjack table so they could abuse it for infinite
Come on,
money.
Bon.
Sounds unfair, but earning too many chips draws unwanted attention, with the floor manager kicking you out.
Can't let you play here anymore.
What?
Sorry, you just win too much.
Man.
Getting banned for winning in a casino defeats the whole point, but so does getting punished for farming cows. In 2015, people discovered this field in The Witcher 3 full of cows. They just kept respawning, and this allowed players to hoard infinite leather, selling it to instantly become rich. The developers weren't happy about this, and so they released an update called the Bovine Defense Force Initiative. Instead of just fixing the spawn, they were determined to punish everyone who farmed these creatures. And so after the update, anyone who tried it will be hunted down by one of the most powerful enemies in the game.
He's not super aggressive, which is cool. Yeah.
If that makes you feel nervous, Metal Gear Solid calls out all cheaters who thought they were getting away with it. During one scene, you have to survive an electrical machine by button mashing. Miraculously, some players made it look easy, just a little too easy. Probably because they were secretly using a modded controller. While your friend sitting next to you wouldn't notice, the game sure does, causing Ocelot to say this.
Don't even think about using
Uh,
Oh no. Dare to ignore the warning, and this happens.
I'm building the building first, then the
You're
car
not the only ones
park
getting cheated, because
is
Ni no
gonna
Kuni punishes you with
be
the dumbest reward. After completing the main story, you have the chance to fight every boss
here.
all over again, but at a higher
The car
difficulty,
park is
promising
gonna
that all
be
these hours
here.
put in will be worth it. A
Then
second playthrough is already humiliating
the
enough,
building
but the
is gonna
prize of
be
doing this
here.
is a vehicle. I mean, at this point, the game is done, and there's literally nothing left
Wrong
to
one.
visit. In World War Z, you're shooting zombies non-stop, so it's easy
There
to
you
miss out on some small details. But if you're the type to search every corner, you'll find a hilarious secret. Over
Oh,
here, you can
shit,
find
there
this
you are.
billboard, but getting closer will reveal a tiny QR code. While you probably hope it's an Easter egg or a free item, it starts playing this.
The
It's safe to
road.
say the craziest fans of gaming have to be
If
Dark
now I'm
Souls
not
players.
human,
They can beat enemies
I
in
know
the most
about that.
absurd ways. So when Sekiro launched, the devs wanted to troll anyone who was too good at the game. Usually you're thrown into a boss battle that's meant to kill you, and only hardcore fans are able to beat it first try so they can get all the OP gear. So, when they came across Sekiro's first boss, tryhards do everything, giving blood, sweat, and tears, throwing whatever loot was to offer, only for him to chop off your arm anyway. Still not as funny as Sly Cooper, which pissed off every tryhard who ever touched it. Thieves in Time offered players a secret ending for reaching 100% completion, and it was pretty special, going as far as teasing the next game. Only problem, it doesn't exist. Now there's something ridiculously impressive about beating a game without dying, and that's why Super Street Fighter 2 trolled anyone who was that good. If you somehow managed to get to the final boss without using a single continue, it wouldn't be the final boss at all. That challenge was clearly too easy for you, so the devs made a secret enemy that would match your difficulty.
Damn, it didn't do any damage. Holy that did though. Oh my god.
In The Witness, finishing the game is almost seen as a punishment because of how bad the endings are. But there's a secret ending that's basically a slap in the face at tryhards. It's extremely difficult to find, and only the most driven people had the patience for it, but after all that hard work, you're given this.
I don't know if I want to go through his door. I guess I have to. Do I have a blindfold on? Ah, it's actual human hands. They're gonna tell me it's all a dream now? Wait. What the? This straight up was a simulation.
Metal Gear Solid 5 is almost impossible to outsmart because it literally adapts to your strategy. The game allows you to approach missions any way you want, but even if you found the perfect method to take down enemies, it won't last long. If you spend your time getting a lot of headshots, they'll start wearing protective helmets. Sneak around in the dark, the guards will pull out flashlights and hunt you down. Don't subscribe to T5G, they'll even beat you up, or something like that.
Blared throughout
What's
the
this
cold
now?
halls of Site 118, bathing everything in an oppressive red glow. Hollow steps ring out across the metal floor as site security officers ran to and fro. Gunfire and desperate screams for help echo through the endless chambers, interrupted by monstrous roars, deafening as they passed. Siggy heard none of that, however. When she woke up, the first thing that Siggy noticed was the darkness and the dead silence. She summoned her wand and whispered. Instantly, the tipped wand glowed with a bright light, enough to illuminate the room. There she saw her drawings, her posters, her nightlight, just as she left it. The doctors didn't touch a thing. Siggy had always wanted to be a part of the fantastic world of Harry Potter. With a flick of her wand, she summoned her hat. With another flick, her clothes transformed into Hogwarts uniform. It gave her a newfound sense of bravery. With that, she was ready for an adventure outside of the suffocating cell. She ventured out in the dark hallways of Site 118. It was there in the darkness where she met another fellow resident whom she now called Robo-Monkey, an alliance between two anomalies against many more within Site 118. Hello everybody, I'm the Rubber. Today, we bring you a tale from the SCP
Alliance
Foundation.
Pathetic.
Siggy and Robo-Monkey were hungry, and food was amazingly sparse down here in the depths of the site, ever since that incident. They've been living on scavenged goods for the past week, subsisting on nothing but chips and water every few days. And today was no different. Robo had broken yet another vending machine. They sat down around the dim light Siggy had casted on the wand and ate.
The doctors. You must wanna.
Interesting. So you, like, just want to see her?
Yeah, I just wanna find her again. That's why I like the doctor so much. Anna's the best doctor in the world.
Is Lana your mom or something?
Siggy shook her head.
Anna says my mom died a long time ago, but she's
Hannah Bond.
Siggy nodded.
Well, let's find her.
Siggy perked up immediately.
Really?
Yeah, of course. That's what best friends do, right?
Siggy got on her knees and jumped forward, wrapping her arms around Robo, saying thank you. Robo smiled, patting her on the back.
Anytime, kid. Anytime.
Help me, a voice wailed in the distance. The two immediately
I know what
froze,
that
staring
SCP
at each
is.
other as they started to listen.
That SCP is
They heard a noisy
pathetic.
breath down the hallway, followed
It's
by a nearly
annoying.
inaudible growl. Where are you? Siggy mouthed, the reality of their situation sinking in again. He pointed at her hand. Get your spells ready, he mouthed. Then he curled his hands and raised them over his head. I'll scare them. Siggy shook her head vehemently. No, she mouthed. Don't, you'll get hurt. Robo stuck out a thumbs up. Suddenly, the helmet that formed Robo's head morphed into the rotting head of a corpse, his body shrinking down to the dead body's emaciated proportions.
Hannah Bond.
His hands turned into claws, his face suddenly becoming infested with maggots. His left arm was gone at the elbow. It was, for all intents and purposes, a perfect recreation of one of the dead doctors in the dark hall.
Don't you sweat it. I'll be fine. Have you forgotten what I am? I was born to be scary and cause as much fear as I can. That's right. I'm what these guys used to call SCP-2006. But no longer. From now on, I'll just be known as Robo Monkey the Terrible. I'll go scare whatever the hell is out there and come back.
Robo, stop! No!
Siggy mouthed urgently, but he ignored her. He creeped forward on unsteady legs, both of his arms drawn up to his sides in an attempt to look scary. He kept his steps silent. He didn't want to give away the surprise. Blood lined the floors of the hall outside, though they were pristine earlier. All of a sudden, Robo began to feel that something was very wrong. He clenched his loose jaw and continued on forward, mindful to keep his steps light on the floor. Ahead of him, he saw the beast. Its back turned to him. It stood on all fours, its skin looking more like a reddish film. It was long, hunched down over the ground, with what he guessed to be its head
Disgusting,
sniffing the
that
floors.
SCP.
He saw the head as it lifted up with a silent creak, and he saw that it had no eyes. Spines lined its back, with small holes dotting each of them at the base.
That SCP
They
is
seemed to move at
disgusting.
random intervals with every second he looked at them. But what unsettled him was the lack of eyes, just flesh and bone where they're supposed to be. Then it turned its head to the side, unhinged its jaw, and out came the voice. Help me. The creature screamed, its voice a horrible mix of a variety of people, all screaming the same.
If I was there, I would
words.
help them.
At that moment, Robo felt something that he had never felt before.
Show them what a
He felt
real
fear.
supernatural entity what can do, what can
He
be.
took a step back.
I can
and
do
another
many
step,
things.
and
Like you
another
see
step.
here,
Slowly,
I
silently,
am
as he
creating
fell
my
back to
own
the
world.
cafeteria where Siggy
I
waited.
can destroy
Then the
worlds if I
creature
want.
sniffed the air and turned.
I can create
Robo
them.
froze. He was only a few steps
And
away
now,
from the cafeteria.
look here.
If he can just get to the entrance, he can
I
snatch Siggy and run as
am
fast as his corpse
creating
legs can take him.
this world.
But then he looked forward, and the same petrifying horror went through him. The creature was slowly making its way towards him now.
Be fed.
Head low, spines held high, red skin glinting in the dim light. Its teeth glowed crimson in the darkness, poking out of its mouth at different angles, long and deadly. Help me! It screamed, far from the wails it had uttered earlier. Please! Robo took another step back. Where are you? Come to me. Just 2 more steps to the cafeteria. Then he stumbled and he fell. A thud sounding out on the floor. A terrible, critical mistake.
Run, Siggy!
Robo yelled, hoping that his voice will reach Siggy through the darkness. The creature screamed, its mimicry of its last victims turned into roars. Robo came to his feet immediately, running as fast as he could in the opposite direction of the cafeteria. He could hear the monstrous footfalls pounding the ground behind him, ear-piercing screams slicing through the air from the creature's outstretched mouth. He willed his legs to be faster, to reinforce with more muscle and sinew to spur him forward and leave it behind. He ran through the hall, past endless rooms, down dark corridors. Still in pursuit, screaming, crying, pleading for him to stop.
Next,
Then he
after
saw
this
it, a room
city,
just to
I'm
his
gonna build
left,
the
a sign
foundation.
saying archives. He crashed through it with all of his might, bringing down his entire weight on the door. It gave way with a mighty crash, collapsing to the floor just as the creature went right past it, its momentum carrying it right behind one of the desks on his
Finally, I
right,
found a
making
chair.
sure his
Come on.
body was small enough to not be seen. He felt his body slowly morphing back into his monkey form as it did. He waited. Was it
Okay.
gone? Then he
Over.
heard them. Footfalls. Heavy. He peeked from
This
behind
will
the
do.
desk, watching it as it came through the doorway. It was on 2 feet now, its spindly
Yeah,
front
this will
limbs,
do.
not legs, but arms, each tipped with 4 petrifyingly long claws. It sniffed the air, and with a long breath, it screamed, the outlines of its breath carrying an outline through the
Have
darkness.
no bond.
Come to me. He peeked out of where he was hiding. There was something lurking, spines in the air sniffing for him, hunting him. Then he saw, nearly imperceptibly, a sign of movement. There was a little girl, wearing a silly hat. Robo heard Siggy's casting of the light spell, as well as the monster's footfalls, continuing almost certainly towards the girl outside. Robo immediately jumped out of cover. The beast was already in front of Siggy, hunching down, pacing right and left, as if studying its prey.
No! Run, Siggy!
As the light illuminated the beast's faceless head, its jaw opened wide, lined with sharp, long teeth, Siggy stumbled a few steps backward. Help me! A look of shock and confusion washed over her face.
Lana?
No, that thing ain't human. That ain't Lana. Run, Siggy!
The beast began to sprint forward towards Siggy. She pointed her wand at it and unleashed a flash of blinding beam that for a moment illuminated the surrounding horrors that befell the facility. The beam blasted the beast, causing it to twitch and yelp. Robo rushed towards Siggy and shielded her against the struggling beast. Help me! It screamed, now feeble. Then it was silence. The last voice Siggy could recognize as family was forever gone. Through the silence, Robo could hear Siggy's sobbles.
It's okay, kid. It's okay. You're safe now.
He could hear Siggy's choking and repeated muttering of Lana's name. Robo pulled back,
That
hands
thing
firmly
is
gripping
not.
Siggy's shoulder.
No, Siggy, that thing's not Lana. It's not human at all. It's
It's SCP.
Siggy looked down, defeated. Robo then looked at the dead beast, then at the crying girl who couldn't stop staring at it with a
There's a
blank expression.
disgusting
He realized that it was her first time using that spell.
egg.
I've never casted that spell
That big
before.
gate guardian.
What does that mean?
sorry, kid. You did what you had to do, Siggy. Now we've got to go.
Robo gently wiped her tears
Okay,
before picking up
no.
her wand, still lit, and gave it to her.
You're a strong girl, Siggy.
Well, you know what I mean. The
Siggy wiped
SCP
her
is
face and
fat.
took the wand, then sniffed one last time.
Okay, Rebel Monkey.
No
I want
bond.
an adventure right out of here.
Which was not of his, but upcoming movies. There we are. A bond. This is gonna be apartment. This apartment complex does not have balconies.
Get off the hose!
It's a small apartment complex.
Rich boys! Get down on your knees. Fuck him up! We got gold!
He was a Finnish commander. He lost it.
The number one.
Are you?
Lost boys.
Every last one of us. But you're not all boys. So? What is this place? It's home.
Peter found it.
Phone.
Just like he found all of us.
Bed.
It's like you found me. Peter Pan?
Were you expecting someone else?
What you say, boys? You ready for an adventure? It
What's
looks very far away.
It's closer than you think.
Some houses will have toilets and sinks. Some houses, pause it. Some houses and apartments will have two bathrooms. Well, some, nah. Okay, press play.
What is it that you're afraid of, my love?
Perhaps I don't want to grow up.
Hold the past in your heart, but where you go from here, it's up to you.
Excellent.
Wendy, Moira, Angela, darling. Where is Peter Pan?
Nah. Like I said, some will and some won't.
What's the job? We're gonna destroy their
There
whole
is
nuclear
limits what I can do. I have to admit.
Breaking news exposing the CIA's sabotage of Iran's nuclear reactor.
Our cover's blood. We'll leave in 15 minutes. Stretch and point.
I'm not born, yo.
base in Kandahar. Just want to go home, and I'll be with you. The distance is not the main issue. It's what's in between. They didn't even catch my guys. I'll sell them to the highest bidder.
Fridge.
No one is coming to rescue us.
Get this.
We have to get to Kandahar.
Am I fucking tripping? Here. Fridge.
7 years ago, one incredible story blew up the internet.
When I was 22, I got involved with the Russian mafia. I was a frat boy on a class trip.
This is Igor. He's here for your protection. He's very dangerous. You are not to talk to or hang out with him.
All I want to do is hang out with him.
I did not speak Russian.
Yamashina.
All I knew how to say was,
On the bone.
it was literally the best summer of my life.
We robbing this guy?
This is Russia!
23 years after those events, the story continues.
What is wrong with this shirt? Yo, machine. Not today, brother. Not today. My guy showed up.
You paid money to see my son tell his made-up story about robbing a train in Russia?
For the millionth time, it's a true story. It took about 2 seconds before he started making me mental. Look at it. Move there.
He's a monster. Are you the machine?
Ma'am, the party's outside.
23 years ago, you stole the only thing my father ever cared about.
Charlie.
This is some sort of TikTok prank. I'm about to lose my shit.
It's definitely a prank. Clearly that's a fake gun.
Or not.
You're coming with me back to Russia.
Russia!
If you try to run.
He's going down. Doug, why are you talking all fast like you're on speed or something?
Because I'm on speed. Oh, more drugs. Bert, take off that shirt and show those SOBs who you really are.
Now, you gotta party with me.
He's the machine.
I'm just gonna shoot him in the leg. Oh my god, I'm going to freaking hell! I killed a man!
Well, technically you killed several men.
Ano ba? Ah,
I have terrible news. Your
Shit.
grandfather is dead.
I don't even know him. They want me to fly to Rome tomorrow night to settle his affairs. I mean, shouldn't I stay here and work on my marriage?
Kristen, start thinking about you.
I landed safe in Italy.
The Colosseum.
Oh, what? Where is it? Can we go back?
We have to go to the funeral.
What did my grandfather
Shit.
do? What is going on?
My dying wish is that you be the new boss of the Valvano family.
I've got a lot going on at home. My son just went to college, and my husband just cheated on me.
You want me to take care of him?
No. No. No, no, no.
We need someone who's level-headed, unassuming, and pathetic.
Did you just call me pathetic?
11 vitamins and minerals, protein and fibre. It's amazing what they squeeze into Up and Go.
The roast is calling.
no houses will be for
We are in the
sale.
middle of a war with our enemies, the Romanos.
We have to kill those Romanos before they kill us.
It's just like The Godfather.
Oh, right, yeah. I never saw The Godfather. Okay, look, it's really hard to find 3.5 hours.
How are we supposed to appear strong when she is this?
You know why no house will be for sale? Because I'm spawning, I'll make people in here. I'm building the city first and the world first, then I will spawn more people in. So yeah. Or unless I want them to help me build this city. I'll spawn in some beings to help me. You know what I mean? Shit. But I don't want help. I want to do it on my own. I want to build this world on my own. Press play again.
Like a librarian.
Funny we had Italian menu.
He tried to kill me. What?
You're the boss.
The boss takes care of business.
I made muffins.
I'm tired of this war.
My family is tired of this war.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, TripAdvisor does not lie. Can I get another scoop? Hey, hi. I'm still in the dark here. No, it's a figure of speech.
My parents are inviting us to the summer place for the big 4th of July weekend.
I can't leave my father.
This is the first summer since we have to say goodbye to your dear mother, and you're going to leave me to burn the sparklers and eat the hot dogs alone.
Why don't we just bring him?
Nah, I don't think so.
You hear this, ladies? He's worried his immigrant father's going to make her look like some kind of goomba.
All right, listen, if we're going to do this, Dad, you got to dial it down with
With all the... What, this, what is this?
Welcome to Laredo.
Wow, this is amazing.
Family's little dance here. It's called love and affection, man. Unlike you when you met me in the delivery room and chose to shake my hand. What else was I supposed to do? We just met. Sebastian, I don't know how you're gonna fit in.
Where's my cheek? Where's my cheek?
Don't these people have jobs? They got their money in the stock market. That mayonnaise jars buried in their backyard. I just hope nothing gets stolen this weekend because these people love to blame the immigrants.
We'll give you the grand tour. This is Doug.
He's learning to be a healer.
Hello. What are you doing?
Just serenading our pet peacock.
I love you. These people are strange. They have birds for pets.
He's like family.
Peacocks are just a bunch of goddamn show-offs, if you ask me. I was nervous to bring you here, but I didn't know you were going to spend the whole time embarrassing me. How could you say that to your father?
Here we go again.
Everything I'm doing for you, that I've ever done for you, is for your own good.
Hey, Dad, check it out. I can die.
I'm trying to make sure that you don't make an ass out of yourself by trying to be somebody you're not.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Sebastian, your suit.
It's Versace. Do you like it?
No, you moron. It's not up.
Honey, my mom can't unsee that.
I would love to make a full Italian dinner for everybody.
We don't keep a lot of food here.
Maniscalco always finds a way to feed his family.
Now's the time that we need.
My father has an old Italian saying, family isn't one important thing,
It's everything.
I can't believe you put this all together from what we have in the kitchen.
It's artichoke and poultry. Oh, no.
You fed them their pet peacock, and you thought I was crazy for worrying that you were going to make us look like some bad Italian stereotype?
That's right. It helped me get rid of the evidence.
Why does it seem like you've done this before?
You know when you get a feeling? I'm doing this 20 years. I've never had a feeling like this. You're going to see exactly what I see. This is what? Greatness. I need the greatest basketball shoe that's ever been made. What's the plan? We build a shoe line around just him.
For a rookie who's never set foot on an NBA court.
Who's the player? Michael Jordan.
We can't get Michael Jordan.
I'm thinking of reaching out to the parents. You talk directly to the family, you're going to lose your job.
Do you typically show up at people's front doors unannounced?
I was told not to call.
Oh, man. Here we go.
Well, shit.
Someone comes along that's so extraordinary that it forces change because they are so very special.
A shoe is just a shoe.
Until my son steps into it.
Air, rated R. Exclusively at theaters April 5th.
The higher you get, the harder it gets.
1, 2, 3.
That's
1,
life.
2, 3. Cool.
Because this is a war. It's a fight, it's a battle.
So, how long have you known each other?
Dudes like brothers. One day you came back. The past came back too.
There may have been a time when Damien had your back.
No friends in the industry.
But that's not what he's doing now.
My brothers been my brothers, man. They no killing me a flag.
Before I got locked up, what was the best?
You a coward, bro. And a fraud. Trying to spend half your life in a cell.
Why does somebody else live your life?
I had to draw the line. I'm just getting started, little brother. I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies. I'm coming for it all.
He's not gonna stop.
Then you make him.
The one and only Adonis Creed, you're the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. 3 years ago, it's been a minute since you've been out in these streets.
When I walked away from boxing, I walked away with some unfinished business.
You see that man right there? Do you remember him?
Hey. No friends in the industry. I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies. A fact. Let us start a beat, don't wanna keep it rap. Yeah, you hit us up and now we owe you something back.
Don't let him destroy everything you found. Everything we've built.
Yeah, I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies. My brothers and my enemies. My brothers and my enemies.
You goddamn box.
Yeah, but,
I need you to start fighting.
Out of the sea.
And save Morgan.
What do you mean, save Morgan?
Refuse to play, and she dies.
I think we have to play the game. In your predicament, the black character is always the first to die. I will spare your lives if you sacrifice the person you deem the blackest.
The blackest?
Nobody should judge anybody in here, bro.
You have 2 minutes to decide.
See, Nika, she say nigga the most.
Nigga.
See?
Wait.
Y'all can't pick me. I'm gay.
Oh, Clifton.
Yeah, that can prove I'm not the blackest.
Prove it.
I've never seen Friday. I voted for Trump.
What?
Twice.
Big money. Time's up.
We need a plan.
Don't say it. Don't you dare.
Don't say this, don't say it.
We have to split up.
Your time has run out. It's time to die.
There's a crazy person out here hunting us. You got Rosa Parks on your shirt, right? Would she be sitting down right now?
I mean, that's exactly what she did.
You can shut up. Made you look. Made you look.
What black women gotta save everyone all the damn time?
Made you look.
Yo, stop playing.
I got a gun.
I need you to take care of the address. If I don't call back in an hour, give it to the
I'm
police.
not blind.
Loretta, there's more than one lunatic out there, and you're gonna get us both killed.
Your safe little world is just delusion.
Ooh.
Is that Inez? At the firm, there's the weed. I thought she moved to another shelter. No, you know I was in Rutgers. I really missed you, girl. Yeah, and apparently these roots too. What you been doing? What you been doing? Nothing yet. The roots makes you think. Harry, just let me see your eyes so I know you're not mad at me. I'm staying out of trouble this time. Tell me more about your foster mother. You like her? Would it make you feel better if you came to stay with me?
Yeah?
All right, we're gonna go to Harlem, where I grew up at. The city had him. He's not supposed to be with me.
Can't you get locked up for
Not
that?
if you keep it to yourself.
Where's my dad at?
He's gone. But you wouldn't have liked him anyway. I got somebody else in mind. Terry, I want you to meet Lucky. Lucky's gonna be moving in with us.
For how long? You better get that chip off your shoulder. I know you hear me. You are my mother. Yay.
You a blessing. For your mom especially. You getting older now. Time for you to start thinking for yourself.
Daryl's a very bright kid. Have you thought about MIT, Harvard?
Something's gonna happen. I can feel it.
Is Daryl
Oh,
real?
see you when I
Anyone else
finish
about
this. You know, parking lot off camera.
Connect 20 years
Well,
later and
here we
realize they
go.
were meant for each other.
I finished the car
In the
park.
story, I would be the evil white American husband standing in the way of destiny.
Shut up. There's just this kid in my head for such a long time. I think I just missed him.
Did he miss you?
혜성! 와, 너다.
I almost finished the
와.
진짜 와다.
와.
My mistake.
Not really sure how to feel about it, son. And the way you move
Shit.
makes me feel like I can't live without
1, 2.
뭐가?
그냥
away.
Anhela nuestras lágrimas. De su corazón sale arena, no sangre. Quiere probar la vida de nuevo.
Let's watch this.
This hit goes out to you, Mr. Wade.
42 regular, wasn't it?
Yeah. And so it begins.
Yeah,